everybody, welcome into Drums by Liz. Some rudimental stuff again. Okay, we're going to do a nice roll, but we're going to come off of that roll into some dragadiddles for you today. Okay, now we're going to roll on the snare drum, obviously. We're going to put some quarter notes, okay, going along on the footwork for now. Okay, when you get to your dragadiddles, you can remain on snare drum, but I'd love you to be able to transfer up to the toms, high and low. You could even do, high and low. You could be mid and high tom. You could be mid and floor, whatever you like, 2 floor toms. Okay? All of these things help to get your hands strong and capable. It's a lot harder to play your stuff up there on the toms because it's not as tight, right? Like my snare drum is nice and tight. These toms are loose. I do not choke my drums at all. I let them sing out. I like them a little bit lower in tonality, okay? All right, so now when we get to the dragadiddle, it's going to be, we're doubling the first note, okay? So rather than paradiddles as right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, we're just going to double that first note into. Okay, and you can, again, put this anywhere you want to. Mixing it up for yourself, okay? And please do this. Get it comfortable to the point where, you're going to pull it out when you're, on a gig somewhere playing, right? And be like, hey, let me, like even a groove like that, something off the top of your head, Right? There's ways that we can use this, okay? So don't let your skills sit on a shelf. We don't want to be book smart in life, right? We want to apply everything that we can learn. Okay, so, and we want things that we learn to be practical and applicable, right? There can be nonsense, or I don't want to say nonsense, but there's more applicable things than other things, okay? But that doesn't mean stuff that's not applicable isn't great for like your coordination, or there might be some other component that it's hitting and working towards. Okay, so now we're going to take that. We're going to work that in your quarter note idea, and then we're going to switch our hands. We're going to lead now left. We'll do the same thing, but we're going to come off into, or maybe I'll come up and go. Okay, to demonstrate that for you on the left side here, okay? So. You have to kind of, muscle those notes a little bit more, and especially you have to be conscientious of, there's my left, I've got to lead with my left, at least I tend to, tell students to think like that because they're not a lefty. They're going to tend to come back to that right hand. I've seen all kinds of different things happen to where your brain and your body just want to resolve it back to the right hand all the time, okay? So we do have to be mindful of working in that left, okay? And it's so important, okay? You get comfortable and coordinated with this left side of your body. Believe me, it adds such texture, such beauty to what you do play. Okay, so that's the whole idea there. Take it back and forth, play around with it, try to get good at your dragadiddles, okay? Then maybe take them just on the snare drum by themselves. Another great thing to do is to shut your snare off and really listen. Right? And you want evenness. Sometimes close your eyes and listen. Just having your eyes open. You might not be distracted, but it is a distraction just to have your eyes open. So many times when I make students close their eyes, or even me, I'll even close my eyes and listen to them. Like we go through the George Lawrence Stone book, right? Accents and rebounds or stick control. And boy, oh boy, you have to start like lifting off and making everything real bright and equal. We don't realize how much that we do, put an accent on our more dominant side, depending if you're righty or a lefty. Okay, everybody, thank you for stopping in, okay? Keep pounding away at those rudiments, okay? That's what makes you that skilled drummer, okay? We want nice, good, capable hands, and watch how everything falls into place for you, okay? And remember too, I teach online, so if you have any interest in taking lessons from me, I'm located in North Carolina, not far from Charlotte, in a town called Gastonia. Okay, so maybe you're in my neck of the woods and it'd be great to get together. Okay, but if that's not doable, we can do online lessons. I teach many people throughout the United States online. Okay, everybody, take care, and we will see you next time. Keep practicing.